In an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, ride and they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Rowdy Break Show. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the 550i, everything that's wrong with it, how much it cost me, and what's the next process of elimination on parts and things that we have to do to this car. So, I bought this car just recently at an auction. I think I might have overpaid a little bit. I mean, overpaid a little bit is kind of a understatement. I ended up paying like $6,000 for it. The car looked really good in the pictures. It looked really nice. The paint looked good. Little things that I noticed as the car got to the house. One of the main things is the paint. The paint is pretty faded on certain spots. As you guys can see, it looked like they used to have a car cover on top and it was just chafing and chafing in certain areas. Front bumper, stuff like that. The rims, they had a lot of scratches on them. Like they've been eating the curbs. I'm not gonna lie, I did this one by accident. This was on me. I'm not gonna blame that on anybody. This was on me. You know, I was gonna get new tires on this car regardless, so it's not a big deal. It is the V8, the 550i. Let me pop the hood for you guys. As you guys can see, I haven't really touched anything on the engine yet. Everything has just been the way I got it. I haven't really done anything to the car yet. I was waiting just till I had some time to make a video and let you guys see how the engine looks, how the engine bay, what conditions it's in. But as of right now, we have a lot of work to do on the car. It does get a little bit of smoke coming out the exhaust, valve stem seals. I already checked the PCP or the PCV rubbers. They look pretty good. They don't look like they're torn or anything like that. So I am thinking it's gonna get the valve stem seals. I'm gonna have to replace that. It doesn't look too hard of a job. All the gaskets on this car on both banks are fucked up. So like, if you let the car running for a little bit, you start seeing smoke come out the back of valve covers because they're landing on the exhaust. Bad. That has to be replaced. Valve stem seals, timing cover gaskets, alternator bracket gaskets. Every gasket you can think of is going to get replaced. Every O-ring as well. We're doing spark plugs, we're doing coil packs, we're doing everything on this. So stay tuned for that. Another thing is this headlights. As you guys can see, the headlights, they don't look like they're in too bad of a condition, but look, they're loose on the inside. So one of the first things we're going to do is take off the headlight, see if we can open them up without messing up the glass or the plastic, and try to fix whatever issue this is. I don't know, but on my brother's 550i, they also fall off. So I guess it's a common issue with that. And another thing is that I get this weird rattling sound, and I'm starting to think that it's actually the tensioner because it only happens during slight acceleration. And I've also noticed that when I turn the car on, let's check the drive shaft, see how the carrier bearing and all that stuff is going, how's it holding up? Because at first I thought it was that, but now I'm starting to think it's the tensioner. But I would have to do further investigation. Another thing that we're gonna need is motor mounts. Motor mounts are shot on this car. Both the motor mounts, they're just shot. We gotta redo them. No matter what, we gotta redo them. You can feel vibration in the car at times. Most likely the motor mounts, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Watch, come here, zoom in, bro. I don't know if you guys can see the zoom in, but we got about a 1/4 inch of lip. No lie, look on the brakes. Brakes are done. Whoever owned this car never probably changed the rotors. They're gonna have to be changed because they got about a 1/4 inch in lip. Crazy. All the way around. All new brakes are going to be done. New tires. We're going to go with some Tiger Paws because I love the way the Tiger Paws look from Uniroyal. That's what we're going to do. Eventually, we're going to wrap it. Probably the same color. Just to get rid of all that paint fade, because the paint fade is it's nasty. It's ugly. Another thing that's wrong with the 550i is the radio. Radio does not work. I know why it doesn't work. Radio does not work. The infotainment system likes to freeze, so I might upgrade the infotainment system. But the reason why the radio doesn't work is because there's a short. See if I can get in here for you guys. The reason there's a short is because his amplifier went out, and it gets a little staticky. The noise gets a little staticky, but the main issue about this amplifier is that it drains your battery. So if you have your radio off, the next morning your battery will be drained. So all I did was disconnect it for now. I'm gonna have to get a new one. I might get an aftermarket amplifier and just go that route, but till then we can have no radio. And this window regulator. See, they got somebody put a screwdriver there and some just to hold the window up from going down. So I have to pop that open, fix that, or if I have to buy a new window regulator. Another thing that I forgot to mention over here in the engine compartment side is everybody knows about the pipe that goes down the valley on this 550i's. That has to be replaced, and the valley. I'm also going to replace that because I am leaking coolant. I've seen a couple coolant drops on the engine. I mean on the ground not too long ago. So all that's going to be done. Water pump is going to be done, and then we're just going to see where we go from there. Yeah, starter is also going now. For some reason, last time I tried starting it wouldn't start. I let it cool down for a little bit and it started again. So the starter is going to come out. We're going to take it out from the back over here. We're not going to take it out from the bottom. We're going to take it out from the back next to the firewall. We've done it before. We could do it again. So I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. If you guys want to see the progress with the car, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like. We're just waiting on parts now. Once the parts get here, you'll see what we see, you know. And at the end of this series, the end of the build, once we're finally done with